Imagine sitting at breakfast, watching a video about ancient tales of Jesus. These aren't just stories. They are profound lessons wrapped in miracles. A tempestuous sea rages. A small boat battles winds and towering waves. The disciples are terrified, mirroring our own moments of feeling out of control. They clutch the sides of the boat, faces etched with fear. Rain lashes down, blurring the line between sea and sky. The boat is tossed about like a toy in a bathtub. Suddenly, a figure appears, calm amidst the chaos. Jesus. He stands tall, unfazed by the storm's fury. His eyes are fixed on the raging elements. He raises a hand, a gesture of authority and peace. Jesus commands, "Be still." The wind begins to die down. The waves subside. The storm obeys. The sea calms, reflecting the sky. The disciples stare in awe, their fear replaced by wonder. Close up on Jesus' face, serene and compassionate, the sun breaks through the clouds, illuminating the scene. The boat glides smoothly across the now placid water. This isn't merely a miracle, it's a symbol. It represents finding calm amidst chaos, a steady voice, a reminder that sometimes a steady voice is all we need. We need it to weather life's storms. The video continues, showing other scenes of Jesus. A montage of miracles flashes across the screen. Each scene is a lesson, a symbol of hope and faith. The breakfast table fades into the background. The focus shifts to the powerful imagery of the video. The viewer is captivated, drawn into the ancient tales. The stories resonate deeply, touching the soul. The lessons are timeless, relevant even today. The video pauses on an image of Jesus' gentle face. His eyes seem to convey understanding and compassion. The viewer reflects on the meaning of the story. How can these lessons be applied to their own life? The storm scene replays in their mind. The power of Jesus' words, "Be still," a reminder to find inner peace amidst life's challenges. The video transitions to the next story. The viewer anticipates another powerful lesson. The tales of Jesus continue to unfold. Each story offers a new perspective, a new insight. The breakfast remains untouched, forgotten. The viewer is lost in the world of miracles and meaning. The video serves as a source of inspiration, a reminder of the power of faith and hope. The lessons of Jesus are timeless and universal. They continue to resonate across millennia, prompting reflection on our own lives and actions. The scene fades to white. The title of the video appears on the screen. Timeless Lessons of Jesus. A simple yet profound message. The video ends, but the lessons remain. The viewer is left with a sense of peace, a feeling of hope and inspiration, the power of a steady voice in the storm, the importance of finding calm amidst chaos, the enduring legacy of Jesus' teachings. The video's message lingers in the air, a call to embrace faith and compassion. The video transitions from the calmed sea to Jesus walking on water, a seemingly impossible feat. The disciples watch in awe, some fearful, others beginning to understand. Jesus beckons Peter to join him, testing his faith and courage. Peter steps out of the boat, tentatively placing his foot on the water's surface. For a moment, he walks on water, defying gravity and logic. Doubt creeps in, and Peter begins to sink, fear etched on his face. Jesus reaches out, grasping Peter's hand, pulling him to safety. Jesus says, "Why did you doubt?" A lesson in unwavering belief. The scene shifts to a vast, arid desert landscape. A large crowd gathers, hungry and weary, listening to Jesus' teachings. The disciples worry about feeding the multitude with limited resources. Andrew finds a boy with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Jesus takes the meager offering, looking towards the heavens in prayer. He breaks the bread and fish, and miraculously, it multiplies. The disciples distribute the food, and everyone eats their fill. There are 12 baskets of leftovers, a testament to abundance through sharing. The scene changes to a dusty road, a blind man begging by the roadside. He hears the commotion of Jesus passing by and cries out for mercy. The crowd tries to silence him, but Jesus stops and asks, "What do you want me to do?" The blind man pleads, "Lord, that I may see." Jesus touches his eyes, and instantly, the man's sight is restored. The man rejoices, praising God and following Jesus. The restored sight symbolizes hope and new beginnings for all. The scene shifts to a house, where a paralyzed man lies on a mat. His friends carry him, unable to enter through the crowded doorway. They climb onto the roof and lower him down before Jesus. Jesus sees their faith and says to the paralyzed man, "Your sins are forgiven." The religious leaders question Jesus' authority to forgive sins. Jesus then says, "Rise, take up your mat, and walk." The paralyzed man instantly stands, rolls up his mat, and walks away. The crowd is amazed and glorifies God, witnessing the power of faith. The man walks with a new life, free from his old constraints. These narratives challenge our perceptions of what is possible. They invite us to reconsider our limitations and embrace courage. Each story is a testament to the transformative power of faith. The video highlights the shared themes of hope and resilience. The narrator emphasizes the importance of these ancient lessons. The stories urge us to step forward even when faced with insurmountable odds. The image of Peter sinking serves as a reminder of the dangers of doubt. The feeding of the multitude highlights the power of generosity. The blind man's restored sight symbolizes new beginnings and hope. The paralyzed man's healing shows the power of faith and forgiveness. The video montage shows snippets of each miracle again. The narrator asks, "What impossible thing will you attempt today?" The scene focuses on a sunrise, symbolizing new opportunities. The narrator says, "Embrace courage, hope, and the transformative power of faith." The video shows diverse people facing various challenges with newfound strength. A single mother working hard, a student overcoming learning disabilities, a community rebuilding after a natural disaster, a person battling addiction. The video emphasizes that these lessons are applicable to modern life. The narrator encourages viewers to find their own miracles. The scene returns to the image of Jesus walking on water. The narrator says, "Believe that anything is possible." The video fades to black, leaving the viewer to contemplate the message. A title card appears, "Timeless Lessons of Jesus." The title card fades, leaving only a sense of hope and inspiration. The video's message lingers, prompting reflection on personal beliefs. The viewer is left to consider the impact of these ancient stories. The narrator's final words echo in the silence, "Embrace the impossible." The screen remains black, a space for personal contemplation and faith. The paralyzed man rises, healed by a simple command. A life-altering moment unfolds. These stories challenge our perceptions of what is possible in our lives. The story of Lazarus, 4 days dead, now standing, alive again. A stone rolls away from the tomb's entrance, revealing a miracle. His sisters, Mary and Martha, weep with joy and disbelief. Lazarus walks towards them, a symbol of resurrection and hope. Even when all seems lost, revival is possible. The story echoes. Water transformed into wine at a wedding feast. A joyous occasion. The wedding host tastes the wine, surprised by its quality. A small act transforms the atmosphere, bringing celebration and abundance. The wedding guests toast to the happy couple, glasses raised high. A woman stands accused, facing a crowd ready to cast stones. Jesus bends down, writing in the dust, ignoring the angry mob. "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone," he calmly states. One by one, the accusers drop their stones and walk away, ashamed. Mercy and restraint prevail, offering forgiveness and a new beginning. Jesus looks at the woman, offering her compassion and understanding. These stories are not just events, but lessons for the heart and soul. They teach courage in the face of fear and uncertainty. They offer hope in the darkest of times, a beacon of light. They demonstrate the power of sharing, even when resources are scarce. They emphasize the importance of forgiveness and compassion. They show us the ability to rise again after falling, stronger than before. Whether viewed through faith, history, or humanity, their impact is undeniable. The stories resonate across millennia, touching our souls deeply. They prompt us to reflect on our own lives and actions each day. How can we show more courage in our daily lives? Where can we find hope when facing difficult challenges? How can we be more generous and share what we have with others? Can we offer forgiveness to those who have wronged us? How can we rise again after setbacks and learn from our mistakes? These are the questions the stories invite us to consider. The lessons are timeless, relevant to all generations and cultures. They offer guidance and inspiration for living a more meaningful life. The stories challenge us to be better versions of ourselves. They remind us of the importance of love, compassion, and empathy. The miracles are symbols of what is possible with faith. The teachings offer a path towards inner peace and fulfillment. The stories are a gift, passed down through generations. They continue to inspire and uplift us in times of need. The lessons are simple, yet profound and life-changing. They offer a framework for living a life of purpose and meaning. The stories are a testament to the power of the human spirit. They remind us that we are all capable of great things. The teachings encourage us to be kind, compassionate, and forgiving. They offer a vision of a world filled with love and understanding. The stories are a source of hope and inspiration for all. They remind us that we are not alone on our journey. The lessons are a guide for navigating the challenges of life. They offer a path towards greater happiness and fulfillment. The stories are a reminder of the power of faith and belief. They encourage us to trust in something greater than ourselves. The teachings offer a vision of a world where anything is possible. They inspire us to dream big and never give up on our goals. The stories are a testament to the enduring power of love. They remind us that love is the greatest gift of all. These timeless lessons continue to guide and inspire us today. They offer a path towards a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Reflecting on these stories can transform our perspectives. They invite us to live with more courage, hope, and compassion.